It was quite the storm we had last night / early this morning / right now. All that ice made the roads pretty darn slippery. But the biggest storm took place south in Madison. And yes, I'm talking about the Central Wisconsin storm. The girls hockey team going up against Onalaska in the state title game. We're going to jump into the first period of this one. Samantha Federici. She's taking this one all by herself, and she's going to slot it past the goalie. A great start for Central Wisconsin as they jump out to a 1-goal advantage. Later in the period, Federici forces a turnover, and then check out the stick work from her. Making defenders miss, and then a beauty of a snipe. What a goal. The Storm led by 2 heading into the second period, and their lead would only grow. Check out the pass to Gabby Huser, and she knows what to do with it. Central Wisconsin can start to taste another state title. And then the final seconds of the period, a scrum for the puck. Federici's going to come away with it. First shot saved, rebound is poked in. A hat trick for her, and Central Wisconsin Storm are your state champions. They beat Onalaska 5-0, their 4th title in program history and 1st since 2017. But that was only part 1 of our 3-course meal that was the high school playoffs. We also had girls basketball teams trying to clinch their spot in the state tournament next week, including Leona Wabino, who was taking on Assumption in the sectional finals. First half of this one, Rebels are going to work it inside to Holly Gilligan, who's able to bank it in here for 2. Hey, the backboard's the most expensive part of the rim, makes sense. A little later on, good ball movement here from the Royals. It's going to lead to a wide-open 3 for Kendall Duhlman. Assumption would lead by 7 after that. The story of the first half, though, was the Royals' defense. They forced so many turnovers, including this steal from Addie Vollert. She takes it the distance for 2. Assumption is up by 15 points at this time. The Rebels, though, would battle all half. That 3 from Riley Yeager cuts the deficit to 10, but the Royals are defending state champions for a reason. This jumper from Kayla Kirkman is money. Assumption heading back to states to defend their title. They won by 14. There were 2 other local girl teams hoping to clinch a spot in the state tournament. Unfortunately, both of them can't punch their ticket. Philip Loggers fall to Neillsville 48-42 in Division 4, and Lakeland Union loses by 12 to Menominee. Congrats, though, to all the girls' teams on a great season. And now to the late night course, some boys basketball. There were a ton of upsets Friday night, which led to a very interesting regional finals, including the Rhinelander Hodags and Merrill Blue Jays. Most didn't think that they'd be fighting for a regional title tonight, but hey, here they are. Second half, Rhinelanders up 9, and you know what? Let's increase that to 12 after this 3 from Will Gretzinger. The Hodags rolling, and the very next possession, Hodags are going to give the ball to their guy Jackson Smith. Let him work, able to lay it up for 2. Merrill, though, would make this game very interesting late. Tyson Glitch, the big man from deep, is going to drill it. And then a little later on, this 3 from Glitch is offline. But look at his teammate Bailey Tureen. He gets the rebound. Shot is good, and the foul. Plus, look at that little shove. A technical foul. It ended up being a 4-point swing for the Blue Jays. Too little, too late, though. Beating the press here is the Hodags. Jackson Zettler is going to lay it in. Hodags win this game 72-64. They're your regional champs, and there's the plaque and the team celebrating with the fans. Great scenes from Rhinelander. The Hodags, though, will face the winner of this game, Medford versus Fox Valley Lutheran. Thanks to our friends on Focus Sports for the stream. Joey Sullivan for the win. Can you believe that? The Medford upsets the #1 seed, setting up a rematch between the Raiders and Hodags in the sectional semifinals. This is March. And then our final game of the night, Northland Pines hosting Xavier. In the first half, the Hawks, they got their best play. They're throwing it up to their big man, and he's just able to lay it in for 2. I mean, he is tall. But this game was back and forth for the first 10 minutes. Pines would start to pull away a little bit. Great anticipation from Ryan Munch. That's the steal. It's going to take it all the way for 2. Pines is up by 1. Next Eagle possession, Milton Versman. He looks like he's going to go up for the shot. Fakes out the defenders and me, though. That's a great pass inside for Devin Millis, who puts it in for 2. And then a little bit later on, working around the top of the key, Nolan Lurvey decides he can hit from NBA range. Xavier calls timeout, and the Eagles are starting to feel it. And then the very next possession out of the timeout, you know what Lurvey says? Did somebody yell heat check? Drills it. Northland Pines advances and wins regionals and is going to advance to sectionals for the first time in school history. Kyle, I'm hoping that 3-course meal filled your sports needs.